Hello there, welcome back to Going to Ground. It's been a while, and I thought I'd just post briefly at the end of the day, at the end of my birthday, as it happens. And I've had a glorious Sabbath rest today, a Sunday without work, which is a joyous thing, although clergy always feel slightly guilty when they have a Sunday off. You can never fully forget that every other Sunday you're usually on duty. But that said, I did my best and had a really super day. Walked with Effie, our dog, up on Avebury towards Silbury Hill, and then watched a Beatles documentary with my daughter around lunchtime, which felt wonderfully indulgent. And then cooked a Sunday roast and made a crumble, and was packing this evening because I'm taking a couple of days of leave this week and visiting the Isle of Arran, which is somewhere that I've written about in the past and visited several times because my brother and sister-in-law live up there and run a kayaking business on the island. And it's a special place for me. I holidayed there as a child, and I love the island. It's wild and fascinating, and it's just the place to be, particularly in the winter, or as winter is just receding. And so I'll post some pictures from Arran, and I can't wait to get up there for a couple of days. It's been a furiously busy month, well, the year so far actually, and long days at work and some really challenging situations, but all's well. And we're about to begin Lent, of course, on Wednesday. Ash Wednesday's coming up because we've got an early Easter this year. And various things I've been up to and can tell you about. But one of them was that Grace, who many of you will remember from Christmas carols over the last few years on Going to Ground, is finishing her course in theatre design at the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama, and we went to see her final show on Friday. And in this show, we saw the fruit of several weeks' labours, including labours around our kitchen table, which has resembled a Scottish croft or cottage industry, as various members of the family and associated friends have been knitting furiously, because the idea of Grace's this final show, this play, has been one of the design features has been that the lead character wears a jumper that gradually unravels during the course of the performance to symbolise, reflect her own personal unravelling, which is a brilliant idea from Grace. But as you could imagine, presents quite a few logistical problems, not least having jumpers that are guaranteed to unravel without issue during a series of performances, and having wool of a sufficient gauge and thickness to show up under the stage lights. So, and also, given that there are, I don't know, 4 or 5 nights of performance, an understudy or two, a technical rehearsal, dress rehearsals, no fewer, I think, than 13 self-unravelling jumpers have had to be knitted around our kitchen table. So huge, great bulging wads of knitwear have been going up and down the M4 to prepare for these performances. So it was quite, we were all there sat in the theatre on Friday waiting, just hoping, praying that the jumpers would unravel during the course of the show. But unravel they did. And it's a really powerful metaphor, and I trust that things aren't unraveling for you, but that you're able to enjoy this most. I think the cusp of spring is the season of greatest kind of pregnancy and promise in the year, and it's good to get outside and see the signs. I saw a bit of blossom even last week, and aconites and snowdrops are beginning to decorate the gardens and verges, and it's glorious to just get a few little hints. We were out today and saw a skylight pushing up for the first time that I've seen this year, and I guess that must mean bird spotters will know. But there must be, the insects must be back as well, that the larks are beginning to feed and fly and rise from the fields, and early mornings there's a bit of bird song as well. I know we're a few weeks off spring, but there are some signs now, aren't there? And I trust that whatever your situation, that there's promise for you as well. I'll make a few more films over the next few weeks. Might even post from Arran, actually. That'd be good if I do that. There are one or two things I'd love to show you there. And God bless you, friends, as you go to ground.